Welcome to Camp America's Tell Me Small.
One marshmallow.
Check it out. Two marshmallow.
Two marshmallow.
Check it out.
Check that.
Three marshmallow.
Three marshmallow.
Three marshmallow.
Three marshmallow.
No! Hello everyone!
Hi!
We are back, episode 5 of Tell Me Small. With a very mixed
Hello.
inventory of things to do today. We're going to start off with some fun little mini games.
Like, oh no, not in a dirty one.
It's not a dirty one.
You used it.
Oh. We even have a special guest today. We have Alex, who will be reading the questions out to
Say
us.
hello, Alex.
Hello, Alex.
And we are going to be playing this or that.
Dun dun dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
Me and Matt have quite different opinions on things as well.
We go to two very different camps.
Mm-hmm. Wait, why don't you tell them what camp you go to and I'll tell them what camp I go to?
That's a good chance.
So you can get a perspective.
I go to Camp Sebago, which is a undisturbed camp in Maine. I have been there for 6 summers, and I believe it's the best camp in the world.
Cool story, bro.
I know.
I go to Camp Pontiac, which is upstate New York, and I've spent 2 summers there. One as a dance specialist, one as a general counsellor. And it's a private camp, and it's my favourite place in the world. Yeah.
Cool story,
Okay.
right?
Alex, are you ready?
Yeah, you guys ready?
Let's do this.
Alright,
Everybody gets
so
nervous.
Alright, so we're gonna start off pretty easy, I think. So, this or that, waterfront or high ropes course?
Oh.
Easy.
Very easy.
Did you say?
No.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Yes.
Same thing. Let's go.
And we've got a little elephant to rub it out.
Oh, your shoes off.
Yeah, you literally, no disrespect to high ropes people, but the waterfront is the place to be.
Yes, loads of our camps are situated on lakes, and honestly, the sunrises and sunsets are beautiful, aren't they?
Yeah, even on a rainy day, obviously when there's no rain morning, but getting in the water, on the lake, on the water park, so much fun.
You can't beat it.
You just have to pass the swim test first, but that's fine.
Yes.
Minor detail.
Not very difficult. It's okay.
You guys ready for the next one?
This piece.
Let's do it.
So, hydro flask or Stanley Cup?
Oh, which one's which again?
The Stanley Cup looks like you can knock someone out with it.
Like a. Yeah.
It's got the massive straw, and the girls are like.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Mate, you literally have one.
I have a.
You actually do.
You have one.
I have a B-Tech one. I didn't know that was called a Stanley. Okay, are we ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Oh, different.
They're just heavy.
Are they?
They're very in at the moment, but I like my hydro flask. I like to decorate with stickers, and I'm not being influenced by TikTok.
Fair enough. I quite like a straw, so I'm going to go Stanley.
I've got a straw in my hydro flask. You can get all different lids.
Yeah. You have to pay extra for that though.
I think mine came with it, but it depends which one you get.
Okay.
I've got a nice red one because my camp's red.
Yeah.
Next!
Okay, next one is a food related one.
Yes.
So we've got grilled cheese or s'mores.
Oh.
Obviously the grilled cheese will come with a bit of tomato soup, but...
Tomato.
Tomato.
I don't want to do that one.
Why?
Because I like them both.
It's an easy winner for me.
Sorry. Right, I've got drawing to go.
These are 2 notorious sort of foods at camp, aren't they? You would have these every day, basically.
Ready?
Okay.
3,
3, 2, 1. Oh, grilled cheese, really?
I am a sucker for grilled cheese. I love s'mores, but I don't like Hershey's chocolate. So I have to get past the taste of the Hershey to enjoy the marshmallow.
Yeah, that's
And
fair.
also, I don't really get them that much at my camp. We don't do it that much. Sure. No, but grilled cheese is my favourite lunch.
Wow. See, yeah,
It's
s'mores
my
just
favourite.
with Cadbury's chocolate as well in a s'more.
Oh, that I'd be behind,
Yeah.
100%. But no, grilled cheese. I'm really fussy as well, so it's the lunch I actually like, which we have a lot.
Fair. Okay. Next one.
So the next one you guys might need to explain a bit. So we've got rest hour or evening activity.
Ooh. Cracking question.
So for someone who hasn't been to camp before, rest hour is 50 minutes, depending on how quick your kids eat, after lunch. So you'll go back to the bunk. Usually they have to be in the bunk and just chilling, playing games, relaxing. They might want to have a nap, which never happens, but you wish you did.
Yeah.
And then evening activity is the activity after dinner. So that might be something like a campfire or playing a game of basketball inside. Or there's so many things that you can do to evening activity. It's endless.
Yeah, and both have both are amazing times that you can interact with your campers? as well?
Probably both of my favourite part of the day,
Yes. Yeah, I'd actually probably.
but I prefer one to the other, which is
Ready? Yes, we got one. Woo!
rest hour.
How come?
Yeah, rest hour for me is not rest hour. Like if I'm on duty, I'm like painting nails or making friendship bracelets, which is fun. But like evening activity is nice for everyone to come together. Like sometimes the whole camp is speak. Sometimes the whole camp comes together, which is really nice. You get to see your friends in other divisions. The kids get to mix with their siblings, and it's just a very wholesome time of the day, especially if like the sun's setting and you're singing campfire songs or something like that. But rest hour's good too because you actually get to chill-ish. But no, evening activity.
Especially on the boys' side, like it is very chill because a lot of the time the guys have been running around all morning and so they just want to chill for an hour, and that will usually involve some sort of card game. Like I had no idea what Pokemon or any of those card games were before camp, and now I seem to unfortunately know every single one of them.
Top jumps.
Yeah, all of that fun stuff. So get used to that. But yeah, that's a great hour as well for sure.
Alright, so the next one is cereal related. So we've got Cinnamon Toast Crunch or Lucky Charms.
Oh,
Easy.
that's a tough one.
I only eat one of them, so it's not very hard for me. Hey, I'm getting creative too. A-level art student over here, and you would not believe it.
Let's do it. Ready?
3,
3, 2,
1.
1.
Alright, at least I'm gonna have to share with you.
At least we get a box each.
I have to fight over these bad boys at camp.
Why?
They don't put them. So my girls would like have a massive bowl of Lucky Charms. They'd only eat the marshmallows, so they stopped the younger kids from having them because they'd literally be left with like bowls of like the Cheerio type things, and all the marshmallows would be gone.
No.
So I used to have to trek over to like, the older side of the dining hall to like sneak myself some Lucky Charms. I didn't like anything else, and I can't stand the smell of cinnamon.
No.
Do you like Lucky Charms as well, or
Honestly, I don't rate either of them that high.
no? They're not great.
Like, I prefer like a bagel or even just like some fruit in the morning rather than cereal.
But I never dream of eating Lucky Charms here.
No.
I think if I had it here, I'd be like, like sugar.
Have you heard that they don't sell Cocoa Rocks anymore in the UK?
Yeah,
So
really sad about it. That's my favourite cereal.
Every Christmas day we used to have them as a
What,
tradition.
Cocoa Pot Rocks?
Yeah.
They're my favourite.
I know, but they've discontinued them. So.
I know. It's the only cereal I used to eat.
Our Christmas was really sad because of that. So my sister couldn't
I
have
hope it
them.
survived.
We just did. Yeah, hello. Next one, please, Alex.
So we have got
Sorry. Why are you on
bit of a
topic?
tangent there.
You like cereal?
So we've got campfire or stargating.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh, that's so tough.
I don't want to pick.
Okay.
I'm not going to look at what you're writing.
This is so difficult.
You're cheating.
I'm not cheating.
Yeah, you are. Okay.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. I had to. I can't think of anything. Like this here is just like it's an amazing
Yeah, but you
feeling.
can't stargaze whilst the campfire's there because you can't see it.
That's true.
See, my
Smoke is-
favourite
yeah.
memory at camp is during orientation, and we'd all go up to the turf, which is like the highest point of camp, just lay on the turf, and the stars were insane. I've never seen anything like it. And that's when like you have like the random conversations with people you don't know, and like, actually get to know people like on a different level.
That's
But-
cute. Do you have like a big campfire when like the first few days of camp, like every evening, and people can come around and chat?
Not really, no. We have like, they try to do one during orientation where we learn like our alma mater, which is like your camp song. We have like games and things like that, and then usually we have quite a few with the kids, but this year it rained so much that we didn't really have the chance.
That's true. This summer it did rain a lot.
But then when we did have them, it was even more special.
Yeah.
But I don't know, I just got really good memories of stargazing.
Yeah.
And it's something you can't do here.
Mm.
Like you can't see the stars in London.
No, you can't.
They're non-existent.
There's no stars in London. Okay, we are ready.
So next we have a bit of a controversial one. So we've got relationship or no relationship going into camp.
Going into camp.
Going into camp or at camp.
Wow.
Well, it depends.
Is this before camp and then meeting someone at camp potentially, or with someone before?
I think we should do it as in like, do you get in a relationship at camp or not? Because we can't really tell people to break up their boyfriends before they go
That's
to camp.
also a good
Let's
point.
do it at camp then.
Okay. Can I write personal preference?
It's one or the other. You can't have both.
I think we need to establish what the name of what relationship means.
So what does that mean to you?
We could show our answers and then we could explain.
Yeah, because I'm not talking about like a 3-year relationship going out of camp.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. Oh, okay, fair enough. How come?
You tell me.
I think you can avoid lots of the camp gossip and drama if you are in a relationship at camp.
What are you talking about? There's no gossip and drama.
No, there's not. Towards the end of camp, there's sometimes, obviously, people are constantly with each other, so rumours occasionally may spread about two people if they are close together or they're friendly, but I feel like if you are already in a relationship, then that sort of sets aside.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm not going to say too much because my friends watch this podcast. So, but I don't know. I think it's nice to have someone at camp to share those moments with. And like my friends from Australia, they came as a pair, and it was really nice seeing them being able to like experience it together. I've never gone to camp with a boyfriend, but that hasn't altered my experiences.
And my best summers are like in a relationship.
I think it's just personal preference, whether you want to go to camp with someone at home or not, if you want to take them with you, if you want to get in a relationship at camp, because that does happen. People meet people. Like my friends, 2 friends from my first year met Jess and Max. They met at camp this year, like didn't even talk last year, and now they're still together. They went to Paris the weekend.
What?
So like relationships do come out of camp that are like good. But yeah, personal preference. Don't take our opinion on that one. Moving on.
Alex, next one.
So we've got a sports-related one. So like, if you had a free period, would you rather choose to do Gaga Ball or Ultimate Frisbee?
Where's the friendship bracelets at? We're literally writing the same thing at the same time.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. Ouch! Gaga.
Yes. I feel like you can explain Gaga because I've only played it once.
Okay, so Gaga is in a hexagon-shaped ring, if you like. There is a ball, and it is almost dodgeball with walls, but you can't be hit above the waist. You're only allowed to touch the ball once until it hits the wall. And it's honestly one of the most chaotic games I've ever played, and it's a fan favourite for American campers.
I've only played it once, didn't quite grasp the rules.
How did you play?
Well, I played like one game and then I said to the kids, I was like, okay, I'll cheer you on. And then I was like, woo, at the side of it. And I had no idea who I was cheering for. But we don't have frisbee, so I feel like I had to go for Gaga.
It's your only option.
Yeah.
Fair. Okay. Is there any more, Alex?
We got loads.
We've got a few more for you.
Have we? Oh.
Yeah, so
You
we've
can come.
got a fashion-related one.
Oh,
So Matt, you'll
I'm
know all
ready.
about this.
Please stay short.
So we've got trainers or Crocs.
So, can we just address that it is January and you are in shorts and t-shirt?
It is quite hot in some other countries right now. So.
Not the country we're in. Anyway, Crocs or trainers?
Crocs or trainers, yeah.
At camp.
At camp.
Oh.
Okay, ready?
What on earth is that meant to be?
It's a trainer. I think it's a really good trainer. It's the new Adidas. They've just come out with a new model.
Okay.
It looks like a present.
It's an Adidas.
It is.
Anyway,
Oh, you want Crocs? Wow. Okay.
see, I'm the type of girl that I took 4 pairs of trainers to the camp this year.
4.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Wow.
I went in a pair.
Yeah.
Actually, I had more than 4. I went in a pair, 2 pairs of Converse, like for during camp, or 1 pair of my Dunks, going out ones, and then my Crocs. I don't know. Anyway, I like my trainers, but most of the time they get so like disgusting. I bin them at the end of camp because they're like I'm not putting them in my suitcase with all my nice clothes.
They do.
But Crocs are just easy. Bung them on. Crocs with socks is okay.
Yes, it is.
I actually think Crocs without socks is a bit strange. Really. Yeah, it feels funny on my feet. But they're just easy. You can go to the waterfront. You can like the only thing you can't do is run, but that's fine.
I was going to say, what do you do when you're like eating activity or when you're playing sports or something?
We're not allowed in like the basketball place or like anything without trainers on. Like we have to wear trainers and things like that. And if we're like running or colour war breakout, when you know it's happening, you know you got to put the Crocs away. You got to put your trainers on. I think have both.
Yes,
I just wouldn't go without Crocs. I think Crocs are very handy to have as well as trainers.
I will wear trainers whenever it's like warm or dry. Whenever it's wet, I'm in flip flops or Crocs because
Oh, squeaky trainers when they're wet.
Yeah, exactly. The socks are constantly wet and you're constantly changing, and you've got to dry your shoes and then they get wet 2 days later again. So.
And also sometimes you run out of socks. You've got to put those Crocs on.
Yes, if we have to do a packing list, one thing we would say is.
If you think you've packed enough socks, put an extra 10 pairs in.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And make them colourful as well.
Oh, fun socks are the best.
100%.
That's what I buy at Walmart.
Yeah,
Fun socks. I bought Princess and the Frog ones last year. They're very fun. I got Care Bears this year.
I've got Star Wars ones, so Alex will be happy with that. Okay, next one.
Alright, so still on the topic of packing, would you guys take either a suitcase or a backpack to camp? Like a big backpack, obviously.
Oh, yes.
I'm really not a good example for this.
This is the woman that took an Uber to a mountain, by the way, just to,
No.
before we go into this one.
Can I just explain that it was a 4-hour walk along a main road to get to this national park thing. I had to Uber. I had no other choice. Could I get an Uber back? Absolutely not. Got stuck.
How did you get home?
We had to wait half an hour in the dark in Arizona in the desert without a drink. It was bearing in mind it's 9 o'clock, it was still 40 degrees. So me and Ailey were can't breathe.
Travel
Scary
safe.
times.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's another story.
Okay, you ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1.
Oh.
I ran out of room, so the K's very small.
You scream backpack.
Do I?
Yeah, because I feel like you're not an overpacker.
No, definitely not. I'm an underpacker, yeah.
I took 2 suitcases.
If any of you haven't seen, go on to Phoebe's TikTok, and I believe it's the one, it's your post-summer TikTok, and you can actually see her falling over both of them, and it is honestly one of the funniest things.
The minute I landed at JFK, picked up, I had 2 suitcases, and I don't know why, I thought it'd be a good idea to, surf them. So, they were next to each other, and I was like, woo, in New York! And I just went, well, yeah.
It very much depends on what you want to do. So, for example, if you want to come straight home after camp, then definitely sort of suitcase really, for sure, because you're only travelling to and from camp. But if you want to go travelling...
Yeah, see, I argue with that.
Really?
Because if you want to go travelling, you're going to need more clothes. Therefore, you're going to need more space.
Have you not got one of the big backpacks where you can then have all the little packing cubes and stuff?
I'm pretty sure if I put a big backpack on, I'll go back.
Okay, yeah.
I do use packing cubes though, so no matter what you use, packing cubes is the way to go. Just even when you get to camp, then you can get. Why are you
I can just imagine you a big backpack now.
Yeah, I can barely deal with 2 suitcases. But no, packing cubes are really handy for when you get to camp and you can't unpack the first few days. So, you've got your underwear, socks in one, your tops, your shorts in another, and you know where everything is.
That's true.
So that helped me a lot this year because I didn't have them the first year.
Oh, and also bring a spare change of clothes when you travel on the plane in your hand luggage. That's a tip that I always get told, and it's a bit underrated. Yeah.
Yeah. Also, if you're a bit worried about using your suitcase, I would invest in air tags because I get so stressed about my clothes not making it, and I'd check as soon as we was on the plane and it'd be like, we're with you. And I was like, yeah, okay. Cool.
So if they weren't, would you stop the plane and tell them not to?
Yeah, but my friend lost her luggage first year at camp, and then because she had an air tag in it, she could track where it was, so she knew when it was being delivered back to her, and it went to Washington and everywhere. So even if you lose it, you know where it is.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on. That's a tangent.
So we're going to go back to more activities at camp. So would you do cooking or arts and crafts?
Oh, that's cheeky.
That's the one that general councils fight over, when you have to take the kids and do you want a period off? And I'm like, no thank you, I want to go cooking.
Oh. Okay. This one's a really difficult one.
Yeah, I don't. Both probably my favourite activities at camp, inside anyway.
We don't have one of them.
Oh, don't you?
We couldn't trust the kids.
No, see, both of them are huge at my camp. We have 2 arts and crafts centres and 2 cooking centres.
Wow. Yeah.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, okay. Exclamations.
It's just a nice vibe,
Yeah.
Whenever we go to the cooking centre, they have Taylor Swift on or something for the girls. While their thing's cooking, we'll sing songs, we dance, and yeah, it's just fun.
Yeah.
And also when you get to make s'mores dip, stunning.
Okay.
But then I do equally love arts and crafts.
Yeah,
So-
I love arts and crafts just because you can get so creative and you don't have to be good at it. I am not very creative or artistic at all, and the kids laugh at me so much when they see me making friendship bracelets or
I feel like you get
designing
such
stuff.
a good chat out of kids as well when they're making a bracelet. You learn so much.
100%, yeah, definitely.
I like sewing last year. That was fun. I made a pillow.
You made a pillow.
I did.
Did you bring it back with you?
No, do you think I had room for that?
Okay, have we got any more?
Yes, so you're on your day off, doing a little bit of shopping with all your mates. So would you guys rather go to Walmart or Target?
Target, baby.
Target.
See, we only go to one, but when I'm in New York, I go to another one. Like when I'm in the city.
I gave up halfway through my word. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Oh, Walmart!
Walmart. What's yours?
I love Walmart.
You've gone Target.
I love Target.
You definitely shop at Marks and Spencer's.
No, that's Alex.
That's true.
No, we go to Walmart on our nights off.
Mm-hmm.
Stunning, get all my snacks and everything I need. But Target, can't beat it. The one in Times Square, or no, Herald Square in New York. So good. Like you get your vitamins or your vitamins.
Vitamins.
And like you get like, not that you can't Walmart, but you get decent clothes as well, and it's not too expensive.
You can get better clothes at Target. I mean, Walmart's. What would you compare Walmart in the UK? Like
It's Asda.
Yeah.
Because it's the same chain.
Yeah.
But I do love Walmart. Like, there's nothing more fun than getting a little trolley in Walmart and going around and getting stuff you don't need.
You will definitely spend your first paycheck, every penny of it in Walmart.
What's the most you spend in Walmart?
I don't
Like,
know.
what's your biggest transaction?
I can't. It's always at the start of the summer when you
Yeah,
just
the first
you
one.
buy a pillow, you buy everything like that.
Top
Probably like
tip, buy a pillow.
$200.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got to be around that. It's ridiculous. Just setting up for camp.
It's because like you spend like a week outside of reality and then you go into like this shop and you're like, oh,
This is so cool.
real world.
You don't have to spend that amount of money by
No,
the way.
absolutely not. But like, I think if you want to be comfy and like feel at home, get a comforter, get a pillow, like a blanket if you didn't bring one, or bring it with you, and like storage things as well. Like Walmart is great to like have things put in your cubbies. You know when your underwear hanging around everywhere.
No, imagine.
So like, I feel like you can really make yourself comfortable. Especially like I felt homesick, so I could very nice.
That's a good idea.
Next one, Alex, before I go off again.
So you guys, you're still on your day off, you've just done a little bit of shopping, right?
We're broke.
So you're a bit hungry. So would you rather go to a Chick-fil-A or a Chipotle?
Yeah.
Or
Eating.
if not one of those, what's like something that's near your camp that you guys might go grab some food at?
I had one last night and it was amazing.
Well, I can't go to my camp doesn't. There's not one near my camp, but still.
Oh, what? Okay, now we need to have a big chat about this. How do you prefer Chick-fil-A over
I've
Chipotle?
never had it. I keep asking you to go and you went without me last night.
You've never been, you've never... What?
No, but I think I'd like it. I really like tacos and stuff.
Yeah, it is really, really
But Chick-fil-A,
good. Chick-fil-A is good.
although I think my favourite has to be Popeyes.
Oh, you know they've got those in the UK?
Yeah, I need to go find one.
There's one in Nottingham. I'm sure there's one in London.
There's one in Chelmsford actually.
Really?
Where are we doing an event next week?
Chelmsford.
Chelmsford.
Interesting.
No, I love Chick-fil-A, but if it's my day off and I'm at camp, we go to the deli. Like a little deli
Ooh.
down the road from my camp. They have a Pontiac sandwich, they've named it after my camp, and it's stunning.
For me, Chipotle is just, if you're sometimes looking to get off camp and you want a meal but isn't super unhealthy, Chipotle is like almost a nice substitute. Like you can get a proper meal, you can get full from it, and it's really, really nice.
We actually go to Applebee's.
Yeah, so look at all that. Yeah.
No, honestly, when you haven't had like vegetables in a while, because I'm really fussy, so like I don't always like the veg that camp offers. Like roasted, like grilled chicken and broccoli from Applebee's.
Have you played the games on the screen?
No.
I mean, I did it last summer and I got charged a lot of money for it.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's expensive. Nice, well done.
Sorry,
Matthew.
Susie's card that I put it on. Anyway.
Next one, moving on.
So the next one, you're at camp and you're celebrating. Would you rather celebrate the 4th of July or maybe do like a fun colour war?
Maybe do a fun colour war.
Fun colour war, yeah.
We didn't have colour war.
For anyone that hasn't experienced camp, or like their camp doesn't do it, colour war is basically 5 days at the end of camp where the whole camp splits into 2 and goes to war. They have like games and everything, so red and white team, for example, would earn points. Then whoever at the end of the day, they'd have like a pour at my camp anyway. So if red won, white would get juice poured on them, and if white won, red would get milk poured on them.
Fair. Are we ready?
Leading on from that.
3, 2, 1. Colour war, yes, fair enough.
Yeah.
4th of July at camp actually isn't as big as it is at other camps for me anyway. I'm not sure about you.
We had like a load of fireworks, they put a big flag up, you take photos and everything, but it's like at a dodgy point in the summer. I feel like up until the 4th of July, everyone's still adjusting.
Yeah.
And like for me, things always go up from the 4th of July. That's kind of like a point for me where I know that, okay, we've got like good things.
Yeah.
I don't know. And yeah.
We do a little parade and stuff like that, but I feel Colour War just brings so much excitement and everyone's hyped and you can do so many different activities, not just sport, like they'll do like arts and crafts competitions or the best like, poster or the best flag or the best dance.
Apache.
Apache, like everything's so much fun when it comes to Colour War.
I was a lieutenant as well, so that makes it fun. You can have roles in Colour War.
You can.
What are you laughing at?
Okay, we are ready for the next one.
Alright, so we've got a couple last ones now which are all about travelling after camp. So to begin with this or that, national park or city break?
Oh.
Talking as the girl that got the Uber to the national park. I'm going to have to go to the city.
I will be going for National Park. And in fact, me and my friends are hoping to camp out in Acadia this summer.
That's cool.
Which is just near Maine, so hopefully it'll be
See, I
really
like the sound of it. I've just never done it. I've just, on the top of my list was like Chicago, Nashville, Vegas, that kind of thing first. But I would love to see it.
We are ready for the next travel question.
You can do both.
You can. You did both.
So the last question, the ultimate decider is East Coast or West Coast?
Oh, easy.
Wait, navigation.
What's that? Multi-elephants.
Squirt water.
That was the one, yeah.
I'm really sorry, New York. I love you, but
No, you haven't.
I have.
No! No! East side, baby. What?
Like, New York is amazing and my favourite place on earth, but California,
Yeah, I haven't
Vegas,
been
like
to
San Diego, LA, you can't. I'm a beach gal. I love a beach.
it depends what you're looking for. I mean, both have everything you need.
I've done both.
Yeah.
I did East Coast first year, West Coast last year. So maybe it's just because it's stuck in my head that I love the West Coast so much.
I love the East Coast because you can go from Maine, where it is unlimited forests, and 2 hours down south, and then you're in a big city of Boston. I think it's just a contrast.
See, I loved Boston, but it rained when I went.
Yes, it does rain quite a bit. in Boston.
Yeah, and I went like late September, so I don't know if that put me off. And then my favourite places I did was like Nashville, Chicago, and that's kind of in the middle.
Yeah, Nashville.
But no, California all day, baby.
Wow.
It's kind of like unrealistic. I felt like I'd never get them, and I did.
Cali.
Maybe that's why.
Okay. Any more?
We've just got one more for you.
Let's go.
I feel like this is like a road.
We don't know what these questions are.
We don't know what's coming.
Alice's smile is scary.
So the last one is Manny or Glasgow?
Okay.
Wait, you? What were these things?
I'll let you write yours while I explain mine. 0161 Manny on the map. For me, I will be at the Manchester Fair, so I'm going to go for Manchester. However, it is our first Glasgow Fair, isn't it?
I feel like I have to say Glasgow, but I will be at Manny. So, but Alex and Holly will be at Glasgow.
And they are our brand new recruitment fairs, which are coming to you guys on the 1st of February, and then we have London on the 3rd of February, so definitely
Busy
come to
week in the
those.
CA office.
It is, isn't it? We're going to be everywhere. Wow. It's going to be travelling.
Yeah, so come get hired on the spot. You can talk to us about our experiences, talk to anyone else, even just come to ask some questions. But you can sign up at www.campamerica.co.uk/recruitment fairs.
Even if you just want to speak to an American. Like, there's lots of camp directors there, and they're really lovely, and you can talk to them.
Also, I feel like you don't have to make a decision on the day if you don't want to. Like, you can, if you get offered like a placement, you can think about it. So there's no pressure if you're like put off by having to decide then and there, or without doing your research, or you can literally just go to inquire. So,
it's true.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
Awesome.
Well,
that was a really long, fun
That was
game.
a really long, fun game. We've got a couple of questions that people have asked
Yes.
to answer. Can I remember them off the top of my head? Your returning year versus your first year.
Wow.
I think that was it.
Yes. Very different feelings from a first timer. I
Both
feel like
equally good.
yes, both equally good. I thought you have a bit of anxiety in the first year and second year for different reasons. But the first year, because you're so excited, it's always like nervous excitement, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
You're ready to go, and especially around May time, like a month before you fly out, you sort of get really excited, or you just want to be there already. Whereas returning, you may feel a bit nervous of like maybe your friends not going back because you had something like that, didn't you?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I was more nervous my first year and probably didn't make the most of it as much as I did my second year, purely because I knew going into it was my last year. So I think you go in with a different attitude. But then as a returner, you're also like, you will compare it to your first year, and that might make it better. For me, it did. I had a better year, but I was nervous before I went because not all my friends were going back. So it's got to be different to the first year.
Yeah.
And
I feel like whenever I've been back quite a few times now, and every sort of 2-3 years there's like a shift in camp, like loads of returners stop going and then there's a load of newcomers, so you'll never feel sort of out of place in the sense of everyone would have known each other years, because it's a very quick turnover sort of industry, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. And I think because of COVID still, like, people have still had put it off for a few years, so there's lots of newbies at camp at the moment. Like my first and second year, my only 2 years, there was so many new people both times, and obviously I was new the first time, so I'm talking a load of rubbish and I don't know where I'm going with this.
But it is very natural. Like, even for my sixth summer, it was still like the anticipation of who's coming back or what the new staff are going to be like. So it's very normal to have those feelings. Yeah.
Definitely. Next one was camp traditions and events.
Ooh, wow, okay.
So there's so many we could go into.
We'd be here for hours, we really would, to be fair.
Why don't you do your top 3 and I'll do my top 3?
Okay, right. We're going to go for our open day campfire. So when everyone first arrives, sort of you get settled in, you check in, you register, and in the evening we do like a big campfire, what I was talking about earlier, where we just get to know each other, and it's a real good chance to maybe play some sport, have a s'more for the first time for the internationals. It's a real good bonding experience, so that for us is quite a big tradition. Another one is pizza on a stick.
Oh, you've told me that.
Which I'm sure if you guys have watched episode 2, you'll know what pizza on a stick is, where it literally is on what it says on the tin. We had pizza for lunch on a stick, and all the kids loved it, and every week now we try and have pizza on a stick. And then the third one is sideline soccer, which is honestly one of my favourite times at camp, where you split camp in half on a soccer field, so 2 teams are on each sideline, and then someone will be on the microphone, so I will be there, and I'll be like, go out and play if you love s'mores or something like that. And then the people that love s'mores go out and play, and it's like a huge chaotic game of soccer, and everyone would be out. Yeah, everyone would be out. They sometimes make it a bit more tailored to certain people. And they'll be like, oh, if you're an international, go out and play, which is so good. But yeah, those are probably my 3 favourite traditions. Camp Sebago.
Very different to mine.
Go for it.
So we had Camp Hits, which is basically each division will put a load of music together, dances, and recreate kind of, it's like a parody of camp basically. So any jokes that are going around that year, or any particular staff member, that they'll wear their clothes, and they'll come out in like the director's hat and anything, there'll be a voiceover, and then each division will do it and go against each other, and then whoever wins hits then has a chance to win Sing, which is also a division thing. So then our theme, for example, this year was, what was it? Miami. So they had all like J-Lo songs and everything, like all South Beach themed songs, and they'd go out, sing the songs, but the words would be changed to make it relevant to camp. And then they'd either win that or not, and then if you won both, you had a sophomore sweep.
Sophomore sweep.
Yes, they won both.
Amazing.
And then my other tradition is ice cream parties. They're so good.
Ice cream parties.
Yeah, so not in the ice cream parlour. This is just like, if like before a disco you might be sent to for ice cream, and all the CITs would serve the ice cream. You'd have like vanilla, strawberry, chocolate, cream, sprinkles, and it is like the best tasting ice cream ever.
What?
Yeah, like you only do it like they did it when they cancelled visiting day the first year because of COVID, so that was like their big thing.
Yeah.
And then my last favourite tradition is kind of a tradition in a tradition, but tug of war and colour war. I love it. I get so into it. I'm crap at it. I can't do it. Like we had to do lieutenant's one for colour war, and I got subbed out because my arms are like spaghetti. Like I couldn't do it. But it's so. Why are you laughing? It's true. But I get so into that. Like really into it.
It's nice as well that you're seeing 2 different sort of camp types, and we've got so many different traditions for them. So it proves that you can go to any camp, or say if you really wanted to go to a private camp or an underserved camp.
Yeah.
You know, these are
There's
traditions.
more to camp as well than 4th of July and like colour war. It's like the little things in between that
Definitely, yeah.
make it.
One of my favourite days is when we do like a lip sync battle. And
Yeah, which is similar to our kind of hits.
Yeah, that's nothing to do with like 4th of July or even colour war or something like
Yeah.
that. So it's sometimes those small moments which mean so much.
Yeah. Our last question was, can you go to camp with learning disabilities?
then the answer is completely yes.
Absolutely, yeah. You might be asked to fill out a few extra medical forms, or your doctor might need to sign things off depending on the severity of your disabilities. But there are camps you can go to that actually might prefer that, like special needs camp or something, because then you might be able to relate a little bit more. But camps are very open to any kind of disabilities or
Definitely. And if you go to these job fairs, you can talk about those sort of topics with those camp directors, and then you can ask them sort of questions that might be a bit more tailored to your sort of needs. Definitely.
Absolutely. The only thing we ask is that you're honest, because we want to make sure that you're safe at camp and will have a great summer.
Awesome. Sounds good to me. Is that it for
I
today?
think that's it. I've got no more words left.
A few questions, a bit of a game, some fun, and that's it.
Yeah. Well, as always, let us know on Instagram if you want us. What is wrong with me? So you go.
If you would like to ask us any more questions for next week's episode, please DM us on Instagram or reply to a story regarding a podcast. If you would like a queue jump for the fair, please email me at mhurrell, that is MHURRELL, at campamerica.co.uk. Keep to write it down. And you can be in with a chance of winning a free queue jump, which will take you into the fair ASAP, and you get to meet all of the camp directors first, and obviously you will have a higher chance of being hired.
That's right.
Yes, love it.
Excuse my bad handwriting, but screenshot now.
That made a cool thumbnail. Anyway, guys, it's been amazing. Oh, actually, it is, isn't it? Yeah. It's been amazing, guys. Thank you so much. Episode 5 is over, and we'll see you next week.
See you soon.
Bye!
Make sure to hit subscribe and head over to our Spotify to hear some more of what we have to say.